New hope for multiple sclerosis patients. A breakthrough treatment could be on the horizon to stop the progression of the disease. Dr. Michael Levin and his team have been working to develop a new type of MS medication. Dr. Levin is joining us this morning. Welcome.
Hi there. Good morning. Thanks for having me this morning. And it's a little snowy here, not as pretty as you showed on TV.
Yeah, well, listen, we've got a lot of sun, I'm sorry to tell you, out there in Saskatoon. Interested to find out more about this research and the work that you're doing. How could your treatment stop the progression of MS?
Sure. So people should think about MS as two diseases now. So there's MS is an autoimmune disease in which your immune system that is there to protect ourselves actually enters the brain and spinal cord and begins to damage it. And then you can imagine if there's inflammation behind the eye, someone would lose vision, and inflammation in the spinal cord, someone may have trouble walking. And that's the relapsing phase of the disease. And we have dozens of medications for MS now that help reduce relapses. But in some people, they get worse even if we stop the relapsing. And when we look at the brain, we see that nerve cells are dying.
You know, I was fascinated to know the numbers around MS here in Canada. We have one of the highest rates in the world. On average, 1 in 12 Canadians are diagnosed with MS every day. 1 in 12. Now, as you mentioned, there's medication available right now to improve living conditions. But what makes your treatment different than what's out there currently?
Okay, so again, we talked about the relapses, but people still get worse between the relapses. It's very subtle. They may have trouble playing tennis as well, or multitasking, all the things we take for granted. And a discovery we made here at the University of Saskatchewan a few years ago is that we found an abnormal protein in the brain called A1. And A1 in nerve cells was damaged. So either wasn't enough of it, or it was in the wrong location of the cell.
So when could MS patients access this treatment here in Canada?
So so we made this observation in brain, and then we take it back into the lab. And in nerve cells that we can grow in a dish, we genetically manipulated those cells so they didn't make A1 anymore. And what we found is that without A1, the nerve cells die. Importantly, the second experiment we did is we invented a peptide that when we fed it to the nerve cells, A1 came back to the right place, and those nerve cells started to grow back. And that's the treatment we're working on, that we invented a peptide to bring A1 back into neurons, and the neurons stop dying.
Whenever I can, I love to ask people behind the research why they got involved in the first place. What drew you to this field of research?
Well, I got into MS. I've been a neuroscientist for as long as I can remember, and I remember meeting my first MS patients during my training. There were no medications for MS. They used to actually come in for their high-dose steroids over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, high-dose steroids, get back to work on Monday. And when I started to meet those patients, I knew that this is something I wanted to study for the rest of my life.
Incredible progress has been made. Dr. Levin, thanks for joining us on Your Morning.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.